Yo, what's up, everybody? Pete Peterson here with Dream Huge Realty. And my special guests today, Brian Snyder and Michelle Wallace with Union Home Mortgage. How you guys doing today?
Great. How
Great.
are you?
Good, excellent. And the champ,
That's right.
Mr. Justin Bigelow, hashtag sell with Bigelow. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Today we are discussing something that could come in quite handy in this market. The FHA 203K loans, correct? So what is a 203K loan?
It is a renovation loan.
Yes.
So when you are purchasing a home and you might not have it exactly the way you want it and you want to add a little carpet or flooring or new kitchen cabinets or master bedroom, you can do this with the 203K.
Okay, renovation loan. And this is why I love this loan in our area is because majority of the homes listed around here are dated. So this is a way that you can just go in, even if it's finishes, correct? You can use this to update a kitchen, like you said, finish a basement, and for whatever. But the property still has to appraise. That's the key, correct?
Yeah.
So-
It's a great process, great loan program that allows you to buy the house and do some of the renovation that you want to do. And as part of the process, we work with a local contractor, come up with a bid, outline what we want to do, and then the appraiser will do an appraisal based on the subject to value. So we can lend on the higher subject to value, which is great for somebody wanting to put 3.5% down and finance the work in that they want to do on the house. So it's really a wonderful program.
Okay, so let's use some numbers for example here. So let's say you just have to keep in mind, I guess, that the after repair value of the home, correct?
Yes.
You can't be going overboard. So if you know the house is going to appraise at 200 and you want to put a $50,000 kitchen in it, you better be buying it at 150, correct?
Great point. You still need to make sure that the house is worth, the house is the security instrument for the loan. So, that's where we would work with you and work with the contractor, work with you guys to understand, hey, if we do update the kitchen to $50,000 worth, is that, going to sell in this marketplace? Is that going to hold its value? So that's a really good point.
Okay, and Mr. Bigelow, you have done a deal with this.
Yes.
How smooth did it go? And what was the actual process as far as getting closed and getting the renovations completed?
So it was a few years ago, but it was a foreclosure, and so it needed some work done to it. But it was streamlined. I believe I did it through another company down in Columbus, but it was smooth. Made the bid and they did the contractor thing and sent the appraiser out, did the subject to appraisal, and we bought it for like $150, and I think he put about $30,000 into it or so.
What did you do? What type of work?
They did everything. From what I can remember, they did the flooring, they redid the bathroom, and they finished out the basement, which was like a bi-level, so it had a bedroom down there and a big living room.
So this is different than a construction loan. I want to be clear because the house needs to be livable, insurable as is without the renovations, correct? You can't come in and say, hey, we're going to use these renovations on this unfinished home.
Correct.
Well,
You would have, depending on, with FHA, there's a full renovation loan, and then there's a streamlined renovation loan. So, typically, the house has to meet minimum property standards, but we can use the program to bring it to minimum property standards.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
the house I bought was not at minimum property
It can't
standards.
be like a build that stopped for some reason, right? It can't be a structure that's just stud walls.
Okay.
But,
But if it's a home that needs a furnace, it needs some mechanicals,
maybe it needs plumbing.
needs plumbing, that is,
You can use that
You
to
can do that.
update
okay.
the home.
Excellent. Great news. Great info.
Yeah.
So you got the deal closed.
Yeah, I got the deal closed, and they looked at it once, and then they came back out and they checked it like 6 months down the road. I guess that's part of the process of checking that it's actually being done.
Make sure it's completed.
And then at that point, the contractors are paid from the escrow.
Yeah.
And everybody's Go ahead.
Go ahead.
They can be paid during the process as well.
Okay,
In
sure.
a draw process that's set up we hold the money in an escrow, and then the funds can be dispersed.
Okay.
I believe the 203K may even let some money be dispersed
Up front, that is
so-
correct. So
Okay.
you have some money
So the
released up
contractor
front to help the
needs-
contractor.
Mhm.
get
Yeah,
started
we don't
with
want
the
to
job.
keep them waiting,
Yeah.
They
especially if the
usually
work's
want
been
money
done.
up front
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
contractors do.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great. So, 203K, we can help you out with that, those renovation loans, especially when you find a house, and especially in this market, there's not a lot of houses out there for sale. So if you find one that you kind of like, use your imagination,
Right.
use the 203K loan, contact Michelle Wallace, mwallace@uhm.com,
Yes.
and she can let you know if we can help you get there, and get that home of your dreams.
That's right.
So, any closing thoughts on the whole program? Anything else you wanted to touch on? We're thankful Brian Snyder and Josh came up here from Columbus to visit us and just talk mortgages and see what we could do to help each other out. So thank you for coming up. Appreciate that. Anything else you guys want to touch on?
I think so.
You know what, we appreciate coming up, and you know what, it's great when you start to have conversations like this. We've got a little round table going on, we start talking about loan products, how do we help people get into houses and find solutions, and this
Yeah.
product is a solution.
Yeah.
You know what, the housing stock is it's older, so you might have 6, 7 out of 10 things that you want out of a house.
Yeah.
Maybe this takes it to 8 or 9,
Right.
by fixing the bathroom or redoing the floors. So thank you
that.
again, we appreciate being here.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you very much. You guys know the rules. Work hard, never give up, and dream huge.